Hey everybody, it's Christine Barger and Stunkless to Skunk, and today we're going to talk about what's going on in the world. Oh, yeah. If you're new to my channel, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much, fam. You are awesome. You're all awesome. Yes, you're all awesome, but a special thanks to those who subscribe to the channel. All right, Stunkles. Well, today is August 27th. What does that mean? Well, it means it is March on Washington Day. Oh, what's that? Well, March on Washington is a march that happens in Washington, D.C. for equality. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's the 57th anniversary of Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech. Wow, that was 57 years ago. That seems like such a long time, 57 years. 57 years, it is a long time. Then how come we haven't figured it out yet? It's a good question. I guess change takes time. I don't think so. I think people just need to figure it out. Just stop treating people unfairly and love each other and stop judging people based on how they look. It's not that hard. You'd think it isn't that hard, but here we are. So I'm really glad that people are able to go out and protest and walk and march on this day and raise their voices to be heard. I hope somebody listens. I mean, it's time people start listening, don't you think? I think that time was a long time ago, and I'm not sure why we haven't figured it out yet. I'm with you, Stunkles. Yeah. What else is going on? Well, both the DNC and the RNC have now wrapped up. What's that? Well, they are the conventions for the potential presidents for the new election that's coming up. Oh, okay. So the D is for the Democrat and the R is for the Republican? Yeah. The Republican National Convention and the Democrat National Convention are both done. The RNC ended last night, also in Washington. Oh, like at the White House? Yeah, at the White House. Why do you say it like that? Well, because really presidential candidates shouldn't be using the White House for their convention. What do you mean? Well, I mean he's running for president, and it's not really appropriate that he do that using the White House as the backdrop. Oh. But he did anyway. Oh. Okay. Huh. I mean, I want to say that's surprising, but I mean, I guess it's not. How a lot of us felt about it, I think. Doesn't make it right, but wasn't as surprising as it probably should have been. Also, in other news, there was another person who was shot by the police. Really? Another one? Why does this keep happening? So Jacob Blake was in Wisconsin, in Kenosha, Wisconsin, and he was being approached by the police. He went to his car, and he ended up getting shot in the back 7 times. 7 times? How does that happen? I'm not sure. But because that happened, there were more protests in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Okay. This doesn't sound like it's going anywhere good. It's not. There were some protests, and some people would say that they got a little out of hand. In the evening, there was a curfew put in place. Okay. And people were out past curfew, and a young man, 17 years old, okay, he was there. From what I can tell in the news, and everything, hasn't been made public yet. So the entire thing is not, like, all of the information may not be out yet. He hasn't had a court case or anything yet.
Court case? Why would he have a court case? What happened, Christine?
So this young 17-year-old was out in the streets, and he had an assault rifle.
And a 17-year-old had an assault rifle?
He had an assault rifle, and he managed to shoot and kill 2 people.
A 17-year-old kid killed 2 people with an assault rifle in the street?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You okay?
I just don't understand this. How does this stuff keep happening?
I'm not sure, Stunkles. I don't actually know the answer to that. But this is all stuff that's been happening. And the reason that I wanted to talk about it on YouTube was, one, to let people know what's going on in case they aren't keeping up with the news.
This is terrible news.
It is terrible news. But also to point out that I strongly, strongly believe that a 17-year-old should not have an assault rifle in the streets at night or anytime, and should not be shooting people. I just think that that is wrong.
Of course that's wrong. What do you have to say that's wrong?
The reason I have to say it's wrong is because there are people who believe that what he was doing was patriotic. He was protecting the country. He was doing what the police weren't doing. There's a lot of things people were saying. And I think that that is very, very wrong. I just want you to take a look at the situation and yourself. And I want you to look deep inside and really think whether or not you think it's okay that a 17-year-old illegally had a gun.
Illegally?
Yeah, he wasn't allowed. So you have to be 18 in Wisconsin to carry an assault rifle. And he wasn't legally allowed to have it. He had it, and he killed people with it. And I think that there should be no question of whether or not that is right or wrong.
No, that's wrong, and it was illegal.
And he's going to, hopefully have a fair trial, and we'll find out what all of the details are. But from the information that we have so far, I just don't see how this should even be a debate from where I'm standing. I just don't see how that's a debate.
I don't either. I don't understand.
Right. And so I thought we would talk about it and share it with you, because this is something I feel very strongly about. And I'm very upset about the state of the world and all the things that are happening. And I want you all to stay safe and well.
Oh, yeah. And the virus is a thing.
And the virus is a thing, yes.
You gotta stay safe and stay healthy and wear your mask. And just stand up for what is right and love each other and treat each other fairly and equally.
And I think that it's really sad that we've, as a nation, seem to have gotten pretty desensitized to the amount of violence that's happening out there.
It's just shocking and scary and sad.
It's a lot of emotion. And if we're not having it anymore, that also is kind of a problem. We need to keep caring. So that's why we made the video today, to talk about what's going on in the world.
And there's more stuff too.
There's also more stuff. So anybody who has been affected by the hurricanes, by the fires,
hurricanes?
Yes, there's hurricanes and fires and just so many things happening. And we really wish you all the best. We want you all to stay safe, stay healthy, and sending all of our love and hugs out there to each one of you who's watching.
Yeah, lots of love and hugs. I'm gonna hug. Okay, you want to hug. Hug, 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 hug. I give you hugs. Hug, hug, hug. More hugs. Okay. We should do a shout out.
Okay, we'll do a shout out of the week like normal. And we want to thank you for watching.
Thank you. And don't forget to stay safe and love one another.
Yes. Go be a light in the world. We'll see you next week.